Oh, Virgo.
Oh my goodness. What's going on? Y'all seen that? Look, y'all done got me distracted, and I don't, we still. Whatever. What's going on, everybody? Listen, y'all, please ignore. I'm gonna have to go and cut that video in the beginning because we just went all over the place. I've been out here talking to Eric and Rick, and they got my ass all distracted and shit on what I had going on and what we're supposed to be doing. And so, y'all, please excuse me. Okay, it looks funny now because y'all see it's a delay on the monitor. But anyway, what is going on, everybody? Let me move over here so I can see comments. Let me put up comments over here. Hey, Zombie, welcome, darling. How are you? What he said? I'm on twice for once. I'm on time for once. Oh, yes, you are on time. And I ain't on time it together, but that's okay. We here, and we finally made it on and set up and ready. Eric finally had the opportunity to make it on the patio. We're so glad to have him with us tonight. And look, y'all. Hey, Miss Tiny, darling, how are you, love? Welcome to the show. Yes. Hey, Tara. Everybody is checking in. Tara, what's going on? Tara said, hey, people, happy Friday. Hey. What is going on, Tara? Yes. Listen. When I tell y'all, I don't know, we might should have turned this heat off up under here before we got started. Are you hot, Rick?
You know I'm always hot.
Yeah. Pretty Rick about to come out of his clothes. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm typically always cold, but we gonna
it's hot. I'm pretty cool.
You good? You good? Listen, I know when the weather starts, the temp really start to drop, these curtains about to do their job up underneath this patio. Right. So I'm excited about that. I can't wait for that.
I'm in awe.
I'm glad you like my patio, Eric. Welcome to this, and we're gonna have to have a couple of parties on here.
I want to spend the night. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to sleep on that couch over there. Yeah, I just want to sleep on the couch.
Wait.
He gonna sleep on the couch.
Wait. Where you gonna sleep out here on the couch?
It looks good. It looks good. I
look. Don't have me wake up, and you out here
drunk. I'm gonna be drunk
on the couch on the patio, sleep. Look, he gonna go to Carol Ann's or somewhere and they call it. Hey, can I come over there and spend the night on the patio? I can't make it home.
That's for real. See, I'm not hit Carol Ann's one time.
You know what? Nice. I ain't been in a minute.
Oh man, my cousin done that now.
And I keep seeing like the little advertisement and videos. It look like they done decorated and
oh yeah, it's nice. It's still nice. It's just like I said, it's just the vibe. The
vibe. Okay. I like a nice older place.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing you might see a couple of feline jogging suits, you know, FUBU, you know.
Not feline, FUBU.
Yeah, you know.
Feline and FUBU. Hey, Melissa, how are you, darling? Welcome. I'm so glad everybody is checking in for us to talk about what men want versus what women think that they want. Mm-hmm. And hey, darling, Listen, all of my sisters are checking in. I am so happy. Hey, darling, welcome. I can't. I love it. I love it when my sisters, my club sisters and family, my cousins, everybody checking in tonight. So I feel a little special.
They want to know what they men thinking right now. They like
They all checking in to hear what the men got to say. But I was first gonna ask the ladies if they did the homework. Because they were supposed to do the homework and ask themselves and self-reflect, especially if they ever use that term, all men. Because a lot of women like to throw it around. They throw it around all the time. All men, just like I'm like this little sweater is
I
man.
told you, you got us in here.
Well, turn the heat off.
I feel good.
Rick,
I ain't gonna lie.
just go reach up there and turn it all the way. Turn it the other
Look
way,
how
all the
beautiful
way.
this spot is, y'all. Look how beautiful.
You're gonna have to push it in to flip it up.
I love it. I'm gonna be honest.
Turn the knob. Yeah, push
one
the
thing
knob in.
like-
Okay, it is all the way.
And it should let you turn
That's
it
the
up.
main
It is.
thing.
It's all the way down.
Yeah. Look, okay, y'all, hold on. I got to go save Pretty Ricky.
Now, that's a versus right there. That's what
Right.
right there.
Damn.
What
Damn.
y'all think we want to do? We don't want to turn the
You
heat down.
turning it the wrong way, Pretty Ricky.
Yeah. Pretty Ricky. Mess that up for you.
Dang, Pretty Ricky. Okay.
All right.
So I'm back. Listen, the woman had to save the man. Oh, look at my tail going across that screen. Okay. The woman had to save the male. Oh my God. All of my sisters are checking in. Hey, Stallion, welcome, darling. I love y'all. Hey, thank you for the support. But anyway, back to my question to the ladies. Did y'all do y'all homework? Don't suck your teeth at the ladies. You don't know whether or not they did their homework and thought about
they did.
what.
I mean, go ahead. But I know they did.
You don't know that they didn't. You don't know that. We don't know that. But we're gonna find out as the show goes on. Because I'm curious if you're a lady that has said that in the past. And typically whenever I have a friend or somebody say that to me, well, all men, all men are this and all men are that and all men such and such. And I always ask them that, is it really true? Do you really believe that that's what all men do? Or is that what you're telling yourself to make yourself feel better?
Yes. That's the thing right there. I said that earlier. It's like women want to believe what they want to believe, even though it ain't true.
Because it makes us feel better about ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
For you to be the bad guy. So that's why we're going to talk about what men really want versus what we think y'all want. And I'm not even going to ask the question. Matter of fact, I'm going to let y'all tell me something that you hear women say all the time. All men want is this. And you feel that it's not true.
No, I'm gonna give you this little example.
Okay, I'm listening. Ladies, y'all got y'all notepads out.
You're not gonna like this, ladies. But
Okay,
a lot of
we
times, we don't give a damn about your day. You say, "How's your day, honey?" We don't care. We'll answer because it's formality. We gotta do it to keep the peace in the house. But we don't give a damn about your day. We'll say we do, and we'll act like we do, but we really don't. That's one of the biggest things.
Now, is that men or is that you, Eric? You just don't give a damn about a woman's day.
Guys like me, and there's a lot of guys like me that's married, single, relationships. There's a lot of them like that. But we just ain't gonna. You can't tell a woman in a relationship.
Because I know plenty of men that be like, well, they asked, how was your day?
Oh yeah, that's formality. We gotta do that.
No, I don't ask you to ask me about it. See, I could care less whether. Well, see, now that's okay. See, that's another show. What men think women want.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, a lot of women. You gotta talk about this, Karen.
Hey, Sherry.
A lot of women, they want to talk about their day.
Yes, a lot of women do, but not all women.
I didn't say all. I
said
a lot of women
do.
And guess what? We don't give a damn about their day. We don't give a flying about their day. But guess what we'll do? Oh yeah, baby, it was like that. Because we know later on that's part of building up to whatever we want. So we just
Hey,
can't,
Rebecca.
we just can't sit up here and say, you know what? I don't give a damn about what you're
Eric,
talking
you
about.
got wait a minute, because this headband is tight on my head, and you got me laughing. Sarah said we need to mute you, Eric, and she rolls her eyes. Welcome, Rebecca, and I ain't mad at you. I'm gonna pop that up. Tyra says we need to mute you, Eric.
I told you might not like it. I told you.
Okay, but we ain't talking about your personal issues that you have.
I'm telling you, it's guys in relationships, married guys, they don't give a damn about what their wife day is. They don't.
Okay, so you trying to say that most women,
if they actually,
you think most women think that men want to know about their day?
Yeah, because they ain't, honey. You know, when I did, they just come in and start talking about their day. We be like, oh shit, hey, yeah, baby.
Okay, now I have to disagree with you on that. Go ahead.
Because I don't know if they actually, that's what they think. They're gonna tell the man anyway, just because. Hey, look, this is what happened today. This happened today, and then
We
this.
want to talk about it. She want to share her day with you.
I listen.
Okay,
That's what I do. I am a listener.
so basically, what y'all saying is, even if he does ask and he listens, he really don't want to hear.
Damn, Kel, you gonna put me on spot like this?
Thank you, Tyra. That's a good question. Tyra says, what if she had a really bad day? Who else is she supposed to talk to?
We're going to listen. That's not the problem.
But you can't sit here and say, I'm going to listen, but I really don't care. I don't want to
I
hear
didn't
it.
say I didn't care. I did not say I didn't care.
He didn't. I said I didn't.
Hey.
But at the same time, it's a lot of guys that don't want to. But here's the thing. We have to, I tell you, it's formality. It's a formality. In order to get what they want, they got to listen to whatever the woman say. They got to go through these commands and channels. They got to do it. And that's why I'm glad I don't have to do that, because I can actually say, look, I don't care to hear all that today. What you talking? Let's talk about something else. I can do that. But most
your ass is just mean, Eric.
No, because sometimes you just don't want to. It's too much. Let's talk about something positive, something good. We don't need to talk about all that.
Okay. Hey, Terry, here's my thing. Yes, Tyra, listen. I poured up brown liquor tonight. I'm going to make a smart because I already knew that these two was going to be off the chain. But I'm going to try to maintain it as much as I possibly can. But here's okay. Here. Okay. I can agree with you in that, especially if it's somebody that's negative and they always come in complaining about something. You don't always, I don't want to hear that either. I don't want to hear somebody that's always complaining and all of these different things. But then that goes back to. Now, I'm making an assumption that this is somebody y'all may have been around for a minute or whatever, because you say, I don't want to hear about your day. But if she started out talking about her day and you knew that's who she was and you didn't like it.
No, I'm going to cut off. Like I said, I'm really speaking for guys in relationships and marriage. They can't. They got to listen. They got to.
You can't speak for them, Eric.
If they actually, I wouldn't ask my husband or boyfriend, but ask a man that's married and ask a single guy. A guy that's in a relationship. Don't ask your husband because he's gonna go along and get along. But ask him, just say, do you care about how your girl day was and all that? And they most of them gonna say, I really don't. I just gotta listen to it.
Okay, but what if you had a bad day and you want to come in and talk about your day?
I'm not.
So you're basing your decision on who you are.
No.
I think I disagree with you. I disagree with you, Eric. I disagree. Men want to hear how their woman's day. If he care about her, he want to hear about her day.
Pretty Ricky.
But if she's a negative nanny, I get checking a negative nanny.
With me, it'll go up to a certain point. Once I hear all I want to hear, and then it's just like, I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm like, man, come on. And I mean,
He ain't doing it
You
in a mean way. It's not mean.
first of all, I can only people for so long. And if you give me 100,000 words in a matter of like 5 minutes, it's gonna just
Okay. What?
I mean,
It's gonna
being
turn-
honest,
I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
man, I'm telling you, all that honeydew stuff, men got, like I said, that honeydew means something because we married.
Sherry says, Eric, you just haven't met the right one.
Sherry, let me go
And
ahead
that's
and hit
another one. That's
Mhm.
another one that women always
Always
say.
think, yeah.
He
let me
ain't
get
met
it.
the right one.
Uh-huh.
He ain't met the right one.
Let me
It
say
could
this
just
to
be
you.
Eric. That's who
Yeah.
he is. He
You
don't
can-
care who she is.
You can't change who we are.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want to change it.
But
I don't want to change
Terry,
it.
it ain't
Now,
about the
most
right
women,
one.
and
They-
I
yeah.
agree. A lot of times, women enter into relationships and they think they see things that they don't like, and they enter into it thinking, "I can change that."
Yeah.
I can agree with you on that. That is something that a lot of times women will do.
They-
I'm not that
They
type.
see what they call potential.
Yes, I can
And then
fix
they
that.
want, well, I can fix that. And
Yeah.
no.
I tell Terry in a heartbeat, it ain't about the right woman, it's about me.
It was Sherry, not Terry.
I mean, excuse me, Terry.
but they are twins.
I know, so I know Terry.
Yeah.
Terry's my girl.
Yes, Terry are twins.
Sherry, it ain't about the right woman. I don't care how good a
No,
woman
your
is.
ass just mean, Eric.
No, it's about me. I can be about me because I'm single. But at the same time, when it comes to being in a relationship and being married, it's certain things that you have to do even though you don't want to do them. And that's the versus part. It's like y'all think sometimes that we'll open up the door for you close to, but we don't want to open up your car door every time. We don't.
Well, okay. Yeah, I gotta tell you this. I do.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm just.
I mean, I open up the door for I open up the regular door. You coming in the door?
Oh,
I'm not
my
gonna get out
God.
on my side, and you can open up the door just as quick
Oh,
as
my God.
we can meet at the door. Instead of me having to walk all the way around,
See.
open up your door, and that's good as a gentleman.
Yeah.
And guess what, Brick? I would do that if I was trying to get on. I would do all that. I'll bring flowers and everything.
Eric,
See,
Eric.
I'm old school. I will open the door. I get out. Open the door.
I mean, because there are a lot of men that are just
Chivalry.
like
Yeah.
that. I had a gentleman. We went out and we took an Uber to where we were going, and when we pulled up to the place, I went to reach for the door because like he was on this side, and I went to reach for my door, and he patted me. He said, "I got you." Like, and so he got out and walked around, and and so he made sure I knew.
How that
No,
feel?
you don't touch the door.
How that feel?
It
That feel
felt-
pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. What's it supposed to?
Because she was gonna open the door.
Yeah.
She was gonna go around and open his door.
No.
You know how to do. Hey,
Hey,
oh yeah, this
Melissa.
gonna be a good one now. Hey.
Got me laughing. No, I wasn't gonna go open his door. I'm just saying, not all men do it, but I'm not that type of woman that expects it either.
Right.
And I don't look
That's good.
down on a man
Right.
if he doesn't.
Yeah,
do it.
that's
That's
the
good.
problem I have. It's like, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say, look, you got arms just let's get on out and we're gonna meet at the door.
Yeah, listen. Wait a minute. Let me put up Melissa's comment. Melissa said, "KO, this your people." Yes, unfortunately, Melissa, they are. These are my people. I can't do nothing but claim them. I love me some Rick and Eric, but they are some fools, and they got me over here laughing. I'm not gonna have a voice by the end of the show. Wait a minute. Terry says, Eric, that's fine. And don't start opening the doors. It's a nice gesture. We appreciate it, but it's not expected.
Thank
Exactly. Don't
Thank
start
you,
doing
Terry.
something you ain't planning on.
Exactly.
continuing.
That's my whole thing. Because I know when you say it felt good, I said, oh, okay, I can get
it felt good, but it wasn't
I
necessary
want
for
to
him
play
to do
your
something.
no, but if I want to play with your emotions, I'm gonna do that. I might even have candy. I might even pull some candy from behind my baby. Like, baby, I'm opening this door. Look, this is what I think. I do all that. If I'm trying to get on, I do all that. But after all
Eric,
that,
you done changed the whole topic.
I mean, I'm
Under
just
the
saying.
show.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
but I'm just saying. if we go back to the verses,
Lady, stay away from Eric.
no, you don't.
If he open the door and pull out some candy,
Hey, you know what he wants.
you know what he won't. He think opening the door and a piece of candy is worth the pussy.
No. I said a box of candy. I ain't said a piece. I said a whole box. The chocolate.
Oh, you giving a whole? Oh, I'm sorry. It's worth a whole box with the caramel and caramel center.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, Eric. That is not the subject of the show.
That's true. Okay.
Right.
That's right. Okay.
We're
Let's
supposed to
get
be
back.
talking
Okay.
about
All right. Let's get back. Okay.
what women think.
Now, what else, Rick? A lot of times women think we want them to sit down with us and watch the game. No, get away from me.
There is no woman in their right mind thinks that a man wants them to sit down and watch the game.
A lot of them want to learn the game and all that. We don't care if you do or not. We don't care about that. But some women want to sit down and try to, play the role. Like, hey, I want to learn the game. Look, you really don't have to. I'm good with you not doing. Just do whatever you got to do, and I'm fine.
That's why your ass single.
Yeah, I mean, I'm single for a reason.
But let me tell you, that is not something that all women think. All women do not think that a man wants them to sit down and watch the game. Because I can tell you, we are talking about what women think that men. I don't even know. I probably can't even find 5 women that think that.
No. I'm gonna tell you something. When you at the house with your man,
right?
No, I'm just saying if you at the house. I'm just saying like with people in a relationship. If you at the house with your man and he watching football, a lot of times you don't do nothing together. And it's like, and a lot of women be like, you know what? I'm going to try to learn this football.
But that's not because she thinks that he wants her to. That's the topic of the show.
You don't think they want?
No, they do it because they're trying to get some time with the man. They don't think that he wants her to. They know he don't want her in there.
Well,
they know that.
Well, if she knows that. If she knows
you changing the topic of the
if she knows that, I ain't trying to look. If she knows that,
don't women think that. That is not what they.
Don't bring your ass in there.
Oh my God, Eric! I think you just wanna dog the women tonight.
No, I don't.
You want to complain about stuff that
I ain't complaining. No.
Who interrupt your game?
No.
Okay, we know they play Thursday. Who interrupted your game?
No, nobody. I'm just saying what I see. I just go by what I see.
But that's not because they think that men want them to do it, though.
Why do they do it?
Because they're trying to spend time with a man.
Go, Rick, because I know you.
Go ahead, Rick. Do you go ahead?
Can they find a better? We can go do something.
Y'all changing the topic of the show.
But watching the game, you got to come in there and sit.
Listen.
I don't even like to talk to people while I'm watching.
I don't.
And
if y'all don't recall, let's go back. I can't even remember what show it was when I got on my soapbox and I said to the ladies,
you did.
If you gonna go in there and sit your ass down and shut the fuck up and watch the game. That's what I said.
You sure did.
I said it. So I'm with y'all.
Okay.
But that ain't the topic of this show.
Okay, let's move on. Okay.
You know what? Let me just give y'all some ideas, cause damn, I can't let y'all go off on your own. Cause the poor ladies is just getting woven out tonight. Y'all just want to fight.
I ain't complaining. I just want them.
Oh my God! What Tyra said, Erica, you seem to have issues with women. What's wrong? Talk to us. Who did it? I'm with you, Tyra. Who did it? Good God. Somebody interrupted your game Thursday. It was Sunday or Monday. Who did it?
Nobody. I just go by what I see. I see my homeboys. I see my married homeboys. I see my homeboys in a relationship. And I see them. And I'm sitting back because I watch the reality, not the stuff that everybody...
That's because they don't want... They're not spending time with a woman and she's trying to figure out how to get some time. That's a different subject. But I agree. Don't come in and interrupt the game if I'm trying to watch the game. I'm the same way. If I'm watching a movie, or I'm listening to music, I'm doing something, don't come in and interrupt me. I get it. But that ain't what the topic of the show is tonight, fellas.
I'm just giving women a little heads up for what they think they.
Terry, Lord,
women think
they're gonna be on
a lot of that. Yeah.
Okay, Sherry says, so basically, you just want the women who you choose to be with to just close her mouth and open her legs.
No. Close her mouth, though. But open it when it needs to be open.
See,
so you get to determine when it needs to be open?
No, I'm just saying she should know. Because I'm going to let her know. I'm going to let her know.
Okay, Tyra is asking to hear from you, Rick. Rick over here laughing at Eric.
He saw it.
But he
what she want?
They want to hear from you, but okay. Let me guide this show because I can't leave it in y'all's hands. Because Lord have mercy. Y'all just dogging us poor women, telling us to shut up. You don't want to hear about our day. And just, whoo, Sherry said, damn, I'm with you, Sherry. Damn.
Rick.
Eric, you're a bad influence on Rick.
No, I'm not.
You're a bad influence.
Rick is a great guy. Great.
Okay.
Rick, clean it up.
Okay. Whew. You want them to be seen and not heard is what Terry said, Eric.
No, I didn't
see
that.
Y'all getting them going. Y'all getting them going. Eric, Terry said you want them seen but not heard.
No. What I can explain my point of view.
Okay, what's your point of view? And I'm gonna give you 5 seconds.
My point of view is always
it's over. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Hey Rick, please help me out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna get on to the actual
okay, come on.
topic of the show. Y'all got me over here laughing. I'm a horse because Eric, you a fool. I'm not fooling with you.
It's great.
Okay. I mentioned this last night. Let's talk about body types and size because women have in their mind
I like that, yeah.
That all men like either, when big breasts, big booty, she gotta have a pretty face. You don't like big women, she gotta be slim. Like talk about that because not all men like big booties.
Not to me, I actually have no type. It has to be something special. It could be anything. She can have flat butt, no titties, but have a hella smile. And that's what
I get that.
It's just we gotta have that chemistry.
Okay.
Because I don't allow many people in. So if I allow you in, we all right.
I can see that. I can see that.
She just can't be too young. That's
Didn't see that. That's once I hear age, and if your age ain't in that range I want to deal with, it's an automatic cutoff anyway. And I'm moving on. Especially now, sometimes if I get to know him and I talk to him,
right,
and his conversation helps me to see past his age, then we good. But your mannerism in your conversation has to help me see past your age. And if you can't help me see past that, it's not gonna be. But what about you, Eric? Do you got a type? Does she gotta have a big booty? You gotta have
to even answer this question.
No, don't be scared. Yeah, I don't know why you scared to answer that. You've been talking.
Sharon, all of them. If I say this, it's gonna sound. This is me. I'm just gonna say.
Go on and say it. You've been straightforward all night.
A pretty woman. I like pretty faces, natural pretty faces.
Okay.
Period. If you got a pretty face, you got it. Off the rip. I like a pretty face first. Everything else comes after that. But I love a pretty face. I want to look at you. I want to say, damn. I want to feel like I can get a hard on when I see you. For real.
But if she has to be a natural beauty, like she can't be a makeup beauty.
No, I don't like all. No,
I don't even want my woman to have makeup.
Me neither.
And I'm that bad. I know foundation.
And now that is something that a lot of women think that men like. That beat face, all that makeup, the long hair.
I like it because when we get ready to get busy, I want you to take it off anyway.
And you're gonna look totally different.
Yeah,
totally.
I wake up,
man, when
with somebody different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, hey. So now I'm gonna have to put you out. And I'm gonna have to have my sister and them jump.
Wait a minute, Rick. Why she gotta be jump?
Because if she go to bed looking like J-Lo and wake up and look like
Well, CeeLo. I get it. I get it.
Oh shit!
I get it, Rick. I get it.
Oh my God, you stupid! Oh,
These damn lashes. I mean, why you got to have
That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
super
say.
long lashes? Just really.
We don't give a damn about if y'all. I hope y'all doing it for women because we certainly don't. A lash can't do nothing for us. Nothing.
Look here. Something else I
Even-
don't like. See, now you done got me on my soapbox.
Keep going, Rick.
Women wear what's those Spanx things?
the waist, the waist.
If
Oh,
I hug
oh.
you and it
You
feel
feel
like
it?
you got cardboard on
Yeah.
or something
Ah.
under there, like you play football, man, it don't matter. Just be who
Let it,
you are.
let it
Hey,
hang.
That is extremely popular. Everybody wants that hourglass. Everybody is doing these waist wraps and like,
fucking
It's
they
gotta
organs
come
up.
in. Yeah.
and the sad part, even women who don't need it are doing it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, so it's a new trend
It's gotta
because
pop
they
out.
think that women think that that's what everybody wants. The men want that hourglass
it's
because
more,
it's the women with the hourglass that gets the attention.
yeah, it ain't gonna last long.
Mm.
Y'all hear that, ladies? It ain't gonna last long.
Women are harder on themselves than men. Men
You're
can
at
care
100%. I agree.
That's true. We could care less.
less. I got a friend of mine that's always
Oh Lord, Sherry has given you a new T-shirt, Eric. It says new T-shirt. Men don't give a damn.
A lot of us don't.
But no, that's a new trend, and I think because it catches on that they start to think that's what
Yeah,
men
that-
want
yeah,
because
that's-
it becomes a trend and it
it's the
starts.
attention. It's the
Yeah,
attention.
it's the attention, and because I'm with y'all. Like you got that waist wrap and whatever on, and you out and your dress looking snatched. But then when he gets you home
Well,
and open it up and you bust out like a can of biscuits,
we ghosting.
I'm gonna be
We
mad
are
as hell.
ghosting.
I'll be like, you got to go.
Yeah, we,
and I mean
I ain't gonna lie, Rick. I'm gonna hit.
you still gonna
But I'm ghosting after that though, cause I ain't gonna waste my time. I did all that talking and talked up on it, and I thought it was what it was, but I'm ghosting after that. But ooh, I don't know, all that loose. I don't know.
but
Okay,
they think but that's the new trend. That's the look that everybody is going for. And they want to have that hourglass. And instead of being confident in who you are, they go out there and they wrap it up and they go to the club and put their fake booties on
Oh man,
and
it's
they
weird.
and you
That
perpetrating to me you're perpetrating a fraud.
You can be a big girl and be sexy as hell.
Absolutely.
To me, size really don't
No,
matter.
it don't.
If you big and you got it right, it don't bother me.
Yeah,
I'm
you just
not
can't
saying-
be off. Like hair bonnet, stomach hanging out like that. Just house shoes. Come on, I mean, but if you got it put together,
Yeah.
pretty. Oh man,
Big girl.
Okay.
can't lose.
Now, ladies, all you need is a pretty face, a pretty natural face for Eric, but you can't talk.
No, you can talk when it's supposed. I ain't saying when to talk, but I'm gonna give you the eye. Like, come on, man.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, okay, y'all got me changing, and you got me changing the subject of this show, but you keep saying that, and it makes me want to address it. Because let me tell you an experience I just recently had where I had a man make a decision for me. He made a decision for me, okay, and then attempted to hold me responsible for that decision because they felt that they knew me better than I knew myself.
Wow.
And that's the decision that I would have made.
I get it. That's not good. That's not good.
And I'm like, huh? So does that go on? You come talking about she can't talk?
No. See, that I get where you're coming from on that. Now, like, your being, your decisions is yours. That belongs to you.
Okay.
But when you enter my realm, then that's when we gotta, do this.
We gotta.
Yeah,
we're gonna get on that same level.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna shut her down and tell her to be quiet because you watching the game.
It depends. It depends on what she's talking about. If it's that, look, we gotta talk. I already know what that means. Now why the game going? Let me go and get the game over.
Now I can get. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all that because a lot of times, ladies, we gotta think about the moment. We always want to have a conversation at the wrong time. Yeah. Y'all know he in the middle of watching the game, but can I let y'all in on a little secret? She doing it to piss you off.
I probably done.
It's to push your button. She mad, so she wants you to be mad.
Yeah.
And I'm mad, and I be damned if you gonna watch the game in peace while I'm mad. So I'm gonna interrupt that game 15 million damn times. Because I'm pissed, and I be damned if you gonna be in peace when I'm pissed.
You know I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave and watch it somewhere else.
I do it. That's what they do. You not finna sit here and watch it, and then you gonna leave? Oh, is that what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Don't come back.
I'm coming back though.
Don't come back. You ain't
coming
back.
I'm coming back.
I'm telling you.
But
tell me don't come back.
All right. Then she gonna be mad when you don't come
back. Yeah.
I left after the Thursday night game. Come back next Thursday night game.
No, yeah, your shit out on the porch. In the driveway, she done called your mama and them to come pick your shit up. If you left Thursday night and you don't come back till next Thursday,
right?
Yeah, your shit sitting outside.
I thought that's what.
That's called abandonment. Your shit sitting outside.
That's another thing. I know it might be off the subject, but that's another thing.
What?
I don't get. It's like if you say something. If you don't mean it, don't say it. Because if you say it, I'm like, okay, she mean it.
Sherry said in trash bags. Yes, ma'am. Shit packed up in trash bags. Leave on Thursday and don't come back till next Thursday if you want to.
I put in my shit in trash bags.
Yeah. That's what they call for. Shoot, yeah,
I can tell you, I understand it.
Yeah. But that's what I'm getting, man. Like, if you want me to, whatever you say, I don't want to. Well, don't come back. And then I don't come back. But you didn't mean that. You see what I'm saying?
We've had this discussion. Women are emotional and they say things out of them in the moment that they don't really mean.
I get it, but we're gonna take it literal and then you get mad.
I know, which is why I don't say things out of anger. Like if you make me mad, if I feel like I cannot hold a calm conversation with you, we're not gonna talk about it.
I like that.
You're gonna have to wait until I don't like. That's something on my journey of self-reflection that I learned I don't like allowing other people to take me out of my character. I got a place that I like to sit in, and I refuse to allow other people to pull me out of my place. And when I'm not at peace, I can't talk to you. And I'm gonna be like, you know what? I can't talk. And this is what I will shut the conversation down. I'm like a man. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna be like, okay. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? I'm not in a place to talk about this right now. Not right now. You're gonna have to give me a minute. Give me a minute, and when I get myself together, we're gonna have a conversation. But you're gonna have to allow me time. And if you push me, like some people don't want to accept, give me a minute. They want, no, I want to talk. If you push me, you don't want to push me. Because when you push me, that's when you get a finite decision. I'm like, oh, you want me to answer now? I give you an answer. You want to talk about it now? You might not like what I got to say if we talk about it now. So you got two choices. You can either let me calm down and we can have a calm decent conversation, well, I can give you an answer right now. Which one you want?
I'm gonna give it.
Yeah.
You're gonna say something that you can't
Yeah,
take back.
yeah.
And it's gonna keep ringing. And I'm that dude, I'll be asleep and it could be 3 in the morning. I'm like, you know what that motherfucker said to me? And I think about what you said, and I ain't gonna be able to go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be mad as hell.
I'm like that. I have learned I cannot respond out of anger. Because if I respond out of anger, I'm going to say something that I'm going to regret. Because when I'm responding out of anger, I'm going for that gut punch.
Now, let me ask you this, not Foster versus the thinking. So do you think that, or do you know that women, how can I say that? I ain't gonna say women. Let's say men. I'm gonna go man.
Okay.
As a man, I feel like when it comes to, and birthdays and all that. This is just me, not all men. Just
Okay.
me. I feel like I can have it either way. You don't know. But a lot of women think we care about that. You see what I'm saying? Like birthdays, anniversaries,
No,
like
they
that.
don't think you care. They care. And they want you to care.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because you're supposed to care. Because it's my motherfucking birthday and it's our anniversary.
I'm telling you. And it's just
But
it's
let
gonna
me
sound really
but okay,
fucked
but
up.
hold on. Let me be real. And I'm gonna have to honor it. I'm gonna have to be real. The majority of women, yes. Those type of things are important to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the celebration of a birthday, the celebration of an anniversary, and all those different things. Me personally, I like to celebrate those things, but we ain't got to have no big shit.
Right.
My birthday, damn it, I'm gonna do it up for myself. Whether you
That's
do
what
it or
I
not,
do.
I'm gonna do
That's
it up
what I do.
myself.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I do.
And typically for like anniversaries or whatever, when I did have an anniversary, we'd always take a trip or something like that for our anniversary. But it wasn't necessary. Like I wasn't the type that I had to get a big gift and I had to get all of those different things.
Yeah.
A lot of women feel like for their birthdays and they're expecting gifts because society tells us that that's what's supposed to happen. And then we look at what the men do for our friends. Like if I got a girlfriend and her husband say he's into birthdays and anniversaries, and he always makes a big deal out of it, then she's sitting over there looking like, well, Joe went all out for, such and such. And so now she's looking at it and she's expecting it from you. I always say that to people, you don't stop expecting other people.
Expecting you.
Out of someone else. Right. Yeah. I had to tell somebody that not that long ago. Stop expecting yourself out of other people and then you won't be disappointed.
Yeah. Because I don't, man. Yeah. Like I said, birthday.
But at the same time, this goes back to, and I keep saying, this goes back to if you're in a relationship though with somebody that you care about and you know that birthdays and anniversaries is a big thing for them, that's a compromise you're gonna have to make.
I get it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's definitely a compromise.
I understand. That's what I'm telling you. I understand that part, but I'm letting you know we don't care about it, but we'll do it. But we don't
I know some men like to celebrate. And
I mean, I ain't saying all men. It's a lot of men, but it's a lot of men that really don't care for that. We'll do it because we know that's what they want. But
and you should, if it's somebody that you care about.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Like,
don't expect us. How about that? Don't expect us to be like how you would be. Like, I'm gonna go all out.
That goes right back to don't expect yourself out of other people. What? You got something to say on that tequila hit you? Amber, wait a minute. Amber says we want you to care about it.
See,
they do. But here's the thing, okay, ladies. I get it. I get that you want him to care about it. And especially if you're in a relationship with that man, you want him to care. But if you know that that's not who he is, you can't force him to be that way. And then you can't get upset every time when your birthday roll around or the anniversary roll around and he don't do what it is that you're expecting him to do and make these grand gestures. and then be upset about it when you know that's not who he is.
I can tell you that I've never had like a big all all out thing for birthdays, anniversaries.
You know what? Let me tell you, my ex um, is from a small town in Mississippi. Hold on, let me see what Terry says.
Law.
No, Terry says,
know
I
about
love giving and celebrating birthdays, holidays. I don't expect anything. It's just been a thing in my relationships that I've always wanted the same thing. Now,
Mm.
you can't say that you don't expect anything if you're saying that you won't.
Yeah, you just
that's
Yeah.
a hey, you contradicted yourself in that statement there, Terry. But my ex was from a small town in Mississippi, Hernando, Mississippi, and he grew up Church of Christ. Okay, I didn't know. Matter of fact, it wasn't until we've been married some years. His birthday's in May, my birthday's in May. So we always every May we just did a big party to celebrate both. My brother's also in May. We always do a big cookout. People
That's
come
cool.
over, eat. Like, man, it'd be packed, cars lined up down the street. Like, we would kick it over there. Oh, Terry says, read it again. Okay, let me finish my story and I'm going to go back and read it again. Um, and so, one year, I decided to throw him a surprise birthday. And so I had one of the my brother came over and got him, took him out. They went out to drink or whatever. We set up the house and I cooked or whatever. And he came in and we was all like surprise, you know. And he was like, you know what? This is the first time I've ever had a birthday party. Like just for me, he was like, as a kid, I never had. And so a lot of times people don't do that because that's how they grew up and that's how they were raised.
That was me.
And so if you're raised that way, you don't think about those type of things. Where I was raised, we always celebrated holidays and birthdays. Like birthdays was another holiday.
I mean, you know how you celebrate, but it ain't the celebration basically you want as a man. I mean, what I'm saying, when I celebrate, I want to celebrate the way I wanted to back when I was coming up. But it was always what your mom and them do. Whatever they say.
Oh,
What I want.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
that's
So
different.
it wasn't exciting. It wasn't exciting.
We had, see, my family, we were different. The grown folks kicked it, but the kids kicked it too. Like my birthday parties, like we had parties.
See,
We had parties. Like for my kids' birthdays, like I always go out. When they were little, we always went out, all out for their birthday.
that's
Like the 1-year-old, my baby girl when she turned 1, we rented a room at the hotel, like one of the banquet rooms, had it set up. It was full of kids. We had clowns. Like I went all out for her first birthday. So that's how we do. Like, yeah.
Well,
So I'm big on
used to it. Yes, that's the thing too. You got to be used to it. And like Rick said, it's like it's hard to like what you say you do now. That's what I do. That's my thrill. I do it for myself. I don't want nobody because y'all don't know how to do it. Y'all don't know how to do it for me. I know how to do it for me.
You mean, Eric?
No, I'm just being honest. And it's a lot of people like me, but guess what? They can't say what I say because they are married or in a relationship. They
Your
won't say
ass
it.
just mean. I'm not talking to you no more. Let me go back and read Terry's. We're going to pop this up.
Let's see what Terry has to
Terry
say.
says, I love giving and celebrating birthdays, holidays. I don't expect anything. It's just been a thing in my relationships. They have wanted. Oh, you're saying, okay.
Oh,
They wanted the same thing. Right. Oh, okay. I got it now.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
cool.
I got
Ain't
nothing wrong with that at all.
And I mean, even though my ex wasn't used to it, and that wasn't, I mean, he came around to it. He was like, oh, okay. Like he was into it after once he got accustomed to it. Yeah. Tara says, right. Then that women should be with another man that can give her what she wants. What one person won't do, someone else will. Is that simple? Absolutely. But the thing that, and I'm sorry, I have to put, and I'm sorry, but I got to put this on the ladies because women do it more so than men. There are some men who do it, but I got to put this on the ladies. I absolutely agree with you that you got to be with the right one and the person that's willing to do that for you. But what women do is we try to change. Like I said earlier, oh, he may not, be willing to do this now, but he gonna have to do this, and I'm gonna show him how to do it, and I'm gonna teach him how to do it. No, you can't change a person. You can't force someone to be who you want them to be, and you definitely cannot expect yourself out of someone else.
That's the biggest thing for me. When it comes down to the verses, for real, it's like you can't expect you out of everybody
Mm-hmm.
because that's where the discrepancy comes in. At a lot of times is when women feel like, well, I want this or I do this. Why come you can't? Because I don't
Yes.
want to.
Yes, I hear that a lot too.
Yeah. I
But
don't
we,
do nothing.
I do.
yeah, I learned that.
I had a lady one time. She was telling me, she was like, he be in the shower while he in the shower, like I put his socks and his underwear, t-shirt stuff in the dryer, and I'll warm it up for him in there. He don't do it for me. But did he ask you? Did he ask you to warm up his shit while he was in the shower?
Right.
But no, I just did it because okay, you did it because you wanted to do it. Now, what makes you think he wants to do that? You can't expect him. Yes, she was upset because he wouldn't do it, and she did it for him. And I was like, you can't expect him to do something that you just chose to do.
Wow.
And if you did it because, and here's the, y'all gonna get me on my soapbox. And here's the thing: when you do something for someone, and you say you do it out of the sheer because you love them and you wanted to do that for them, then you should not expect anything in return from it. Anytime you do something for somebody and you're expecting something in return, you did not do it from your heart.
Right.
That's bullshit for you to say that you did. Anytime you do something, you're expecting something in return.
Preach.
So if you can't do it without expecting it to be returned, don't do it. Don't do it.
I've learned that. Like I said, that's why I am the way I am. I'm gonna be upfront. I'm gonna be honest. I might be a little cutthroat at times, but I know how to,
No, your ass just mean, Eric.
No, I'm trying not to be. I'm not mean. I'm just honest. And honesty can be pictured as mean, but it's honest.
No,
I'm
like that.
You're right.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like when women hear me talk, they like, you know what I mean? But they just don't know their men are like that too, but they can't see it. They're scared. Them dudes are scared.
Tyron said you mean too, Eric.
But he has a point.
He does have a
because
point.
The way he says it, it comes off a little harsh.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I do the same thing? Mine is gonna come off
totally different.
Yep. It's gonna cut you just the same.
I've always said sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
It's always, and I'm the same way because I know I can be that same cutthroat. I can say some shit and people be like, damn, you didn't have to say it like that. And I'd be like, oh, I didn't, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way. I just said it because I'm blunt.
Yeah,
I'm a blunt person.
Because I know mine is more just like, this and that. But
absolutely, Tyra, not the message to the deliverer.
I'm just gonna be like, okay. Like I'm leaving there. I'll be like, all right. And it seems really shitty because like, he ain't care nothing about me. He ain't gonna fight.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me see what. Yeah. Sharon that wrote us a paragraph. We gonna see. Tell me, that's my cousin. You better leave Sherry alone. I love Sherry.
I like Sherry.
Sherry says, in my last situationship, he wasn't used to celebrating at all and would tell me don't do anything, but I would never listen. He was always appreciative of everything I do. What upset me is that he wouldn't do anything until after I did something. My thoughts on that, don't do anything if it wasn't from the heart.
No, that's right.
Absolutely, because you can't, if he told you he wasn't the type, you can't be upset with him for not doing it. You chose to do that. So yeah, that's right. You can't, if it's not coming from your heart, and that's what I do now. Like, if I'm going to do something for somebody, if I buy you something or I give you something or whatever, I'm not expecting anything in return from you for it. I'm doing it because that's who I am. I'm a giving person and I like to give. Like, I'm the type, like, I can be out and I see something that reminds me of you and I'll be like, ooh, Eric would love this. I know Eric would. And I'll buy it.
Right.
Simply because because I knew it was something that you would like. Like I did a girlfriend of mine, like that. Lovely Nakia, she was on the show once. That Big Love Smokes, and I was at this little shop, and I saw a shirt with this woman on it with a cigar, and I was like, oh, she would love this. And so I called her. I was like, what size t-shirt? And she was like, why? Girl, don't worry about it. And so I bought her the shirt, and she was like, well, do you want me to pay you back for this? And I was like, no. I bought it because I felt like it was you, and I knew it was something that you would like. And she was like, yes, I absolutely love it. I was like, when I saw it, it reminded me of you. So I bought it.
I got a good friend of mine that she does that. She be like, I saw something, I knew you would like it, so I got it for you.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm not used to that. So
Yeah, me neither.
It does a little something to me. I got choked up a couple times. I'm like, what the hell wrong with me? So, and I told her, I said, I appreciate it. I said, nobody's ever done that. So that was a new world to me.
I hear that a lot from men. You'd be surprised how many times I hear that from men, because I am that way. And I am the type that I listen to what men say.
You do, right.
And so it'll be something that you forgot we even had a conversation about, and I saw it.
Yep.
And I was like, ooh, I got this for you. You'd be like, damn. And I was like, well, I remember we were talking about it, and you said, you'd be like, no. I do that, which is why men fall in love with me so quickly. That ain't it. What is it then? Y'all saying that like y'all know. We have already, it is not the booty. It's the winning personality. The winning personality in my human spirit.
Remember them 12 hours?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. I ain't talking about that on the show. Now, y'all telling secrets. Y'all telling stuff y'all ain't supposed to be telling. Now, shit, we done changed the whole topic of this show because we're supposed to be talking about.
Okay, well, look, I don't like. Look, I'm gonna say this though.
Okay.
Like what Rick said about somebody. I don't like nobody giving me nothing. This gonna sound crazy because I feel like I owe them something. I don't want to owe nobody, so I feel like I owe them to do something back. And but I don't want no gifts.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I get that. I see, I understand. But you have to realize if people are giving from their heart, and if you refuse a gift from the heart, that's offensive to that person. Because they really and truly, think about it, they don't want anything from you. They bought it because from their heart, they felt it was something that you would want. And for you to say, I appreciate it, but I don't want it because, you know what I'm saying? Or you not being accepting of it is offensive.
I did it. It's so hard for me because I'm not.
But see, that's something you need to work with within yourself.
No, I don't. Don't give me nothing. Just don't give me nothing. Don't give me anything.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm through talking to you because your ass just mean. You just fucking mean.
I think that's about like a man asking for help. How it would eat at you. Okay, I need $50. Damn, I gotta ask somebody for $50. That would eat me up. Oh God!
But you didn't ask for the gift. They gave it to you.
It's just how. I see where you're coming from.
Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to drop the ego. I'm gonna need you to let the pride go.
We try.
Because you ain't on Pride Rock.
Yeah, but
Mufasa, let it go.
That's hard though, Carol.
See, that's the reason why your ass got killed in the movie, Mufasa.
See how you? At least I was aligned.
Thinking you too good for help, damn it.
But I tell you what though.
Yes, Amber. Amber said pride is dangerous. 100% pride is dangerous.
Oh, she is.
You gotta let go.
Right.
Yes. Say it, Sherry. Blocking your blessings.
Guess what? I'll make my own.
Ooh, you know, let me scoot over for God, straight your ass down. You
like
blocking your blessings.
I tell you what, now I'm gonna put it. I like getting gifts. It was new for me, and I was like, I'm so used to taking care of everybody else, and then receiving you like, shoot, I'll take it now. I was like, and they didn't want anything in return.
I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm a giver, and I'm not used to Matter of fact, I haven't met anyone who,
gives like that, like you.
well, I can't say that. That wouldn't be a true statement. I have met men who give, but I am a giver, and I can say I have felt that way. That people people are not appreciative
Yeah.
of the things that I've done
Man, you said about.
because I'm a giver. That's just who I'm a nurturer. I mean, I'm an earth sign. I'm a mother. It's who I am. And I take people in my wing, and I don't want anything from you. It's just who I am. When I let you into my circle, if you
That's
in
my
my
thing.
circle, then you have to be willing to accept because I give. That's my love language. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I think with me, if I let people in my circle, it's kind of hard. But if I let people in my circle and they wrong me,
yeah.
it hurt. When I say it hurts,
Yeah,
Oh.
to the core. That's why we so tough.
Mhm.
Don't believe it or not. I know where he coming from.
Oh, trust me, I'm the same way.
Oh, man,
I'm
it's
the
like,
same. Listen, if I allow you into my inner circle and you do something to break that trust of that inner circle,
it hurts.
it's done. There's no coming back
No,
from
no.
it. Like I can still like
Speak.
I'm still cordial, but as they say with a long handled spoon. I feed you with a long handled spoon.
Yeah, because
You are no longer
You
allowed
are
back
right.
into my inner circle.
You are right.
I can't get you allow you back in there. So yeah. Yeah, I mean
it fell out.
no, I can relate to you on that one. Because
Yeah.
remember last time I said I'm the type I trust until you give me a reason not to trust you. And so if I've given you my trust and I've allowed you into my inner circle and then and then you break that trust,
Carol,
this
that's what.
Maker's Mark gave me a hiccup.
Look here. Well, Rick, I'm gonna tell you something. What like it goes back. It ain't an ego. It's more of a protection thing because a lot of times as men, yeah, pride. I'm gonna say pride. It's more of a pride thing.
It is pride.
We
We've
don't
already
want
discovered that.
you
Mhm.
to if we trust you that much to come in our circle or whatever, we don't want. I mean, that's what's gonna turn us into something you don't want to see. You ain't gonna like that what
Yes.
they think I am. I ain't really like just hard like Karen said.
Sharon
But-
said, "Wow, the three of you agreed on something." But you know what? I am like a man in that instance. Like a lot of women, and I can't say it's to a fault. A lot of women are quick to forgive and overlook and try to move forward on different things, and that's not who I am. You break my trust, we done. Like I can still be cordial and I can still smile and I can laugh, but the whole time I'm looking at you like this nigga here,
Yeah,
like
that was real. I
like,
felt it.
you know,
yeah, do
yeah.
like it. Damn, I felt it. You feel something about you just got me. I ain't do that.
and I can do that. So like I'll be like, okay, I can be cordial and we can speak, but I don't fuck with you for real because you broke that trust, and that's how I am. I am not that forgiving type woman that I can overlook and move past. Once you wronged me, hey,
Family too.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't
It
matter
doesn't
the
matter,
level
man.
of the relationship. I can love you to death. If you family, I love you to death. And I say this all the time, and I used to say this about my sister all the time. I love my sister dearly. Okay? Like to one of them points, like you can't say shit. I can talk shit about my sister,
Yeah.
but you say something about my sister in front of me, I'm gonna whoop your ass because you
Yeah.
can't talk about my sister. I love my sister dearly. But if we weren't sisters, we would not be friends.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love her to death. And you can't step to me wrong about my sister. But if she wasn't my sister, we probably would not be friends.
I think that's another. I ain't gonna say that's what we think, but nothing. That's a difference because when it comes to men, I don't know if Rick can say, I don't care if it's my brother. If you talk about him and it's true, It's the truth. And I'm
No.
seconding that emotion.
No, it depends on who it is.
No, I'm just saying. No,
It depends on who
right
it
and right.
is.
I always.
Because I'll mop you over my sister. It depends on who it is.
I ain't gonna even
Now,
lie.
if you family, you blood, okay, we might be able to chit chat about it, but it depends on who it is.
Well,
Anybody-
I'm just saying. Period. I look at people for even look, family, friends, foes.
Make the hood. I have a flashback. I'm sorry. I try not to bring that side of me out.
All right, okay. You don't look gangster on me.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, though. It made me have a flashback. I think I told this story before. When I was working in a doctor's office one time, and I was, you know how we always have our professional voice when we at work. And so I worked for a white doctor, and there was two doctors in the suite, one on each side. And I was the nurse for the white doctor, and then there was another female black doctor that was in the office, right? And so one day the office was empty except for me and the black doctor. And so she and I were talking. So, you know, it's just she and I. So we slipped into you know, we relaxed our sister girl. And so the white doctor that I worked for, he had walked down the back hallway and passed the office. And he was like, he looked in because he heard voices and he looked in and he said he walked past and he said he stopped and he had to come back. And he came in and he said, I heard the voices and I looked in. And he said, I had to come back because he said, I ain't never heard y'all talk. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. We slipped. So sometimes I be forgetting and
I see, man.
And I'll slip. And then it'd be so funny because people be surprised when I slip and when I like, don't let the I be like, man, don't let the proper talk fool you. Okay? Yeah. Play with me if you want to.
And like, see, the choir was like, Rick, dangerous.
That's how we're not finna keep going. I'm not finna argue with you.
It ain't no talk.
We're not finna keep going back and forth with this. And then we done changed. So we way over the hour. We gonna get out there. But here's the killer though. Because I can have no tendencies. And this is what happens. Because I don't like, especially if it's another female that want to argue with me. Girl, I'm not gonna get emotional and we're not gonna do it. Then they get mad because I'm not gonna get emotional with you. We're not gonna do all this hooping and hollering and all of that. Yeah, it's unnecessary. I'm not gonna let you take me out of my care. You can say whatever the hell you want to. Don't put your hands on me. You do all that talk. And I'm gonna let you do all that talk. But don't put your hands on me.
That's like an argument between me and a woman. It's really pretty one-sided because I'm like, the whole time I'm sitting there unbothered. Like,
I'm not gonna argue with you. What is Zombie saying? Hey, all of us code switch. Yes, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Yeah, y'all didn't just see Karen just do that to me. I was like,
I'm sorry, Eric. Look,
I brought the hood out of her.
I'm sorry. Look, you know what club I'm in. Okay, I'm sorry, but anywho, but I'm the quiet one on the set. I'll be like, I don't say nothing. You see me in my, I'm in the cut.
Yeah.
Laid back watching. I ain't got time.
I see if somebody bring it out though, it's gonna be dangerous.
I'm quiet, so don't nobody bother me. Don't nobody bother me because I'm quiet. And I keep to myself. So most people, when you say somebody, you know KO, and they be like, oh, the girl with the big fro, that's how they know me. But otherwise, I'm quiet. I don't say nothing to nobody. And if we ain't had a conversation, I don't even know who you are. If I didn't sit and have, I don't know you. Like, if we ain't had no conversation, I'll speak.
Big fro, my big beard.
Yeah.
Dude said, man, I know I've seen you somewhere. No, he said, man, the beard. I was in the bank. He said, you work out with so-and-so. I went,
right, yeah.
I was like, that. He said, yeah, you know.
The beard. Yeah. Yes. People know you by your beard. People know me by
me and
By the
Chris used to work out.
But that's okay. But let me tell you, cause the beard and the fro about to kill it in these pictures, boy. That photo shoot about to be on. I can't wait. I'm so ready for this shoot. I don't know what to do. But anyway, y'all, we are over. And no, Eric, you are not getting into our photo shoot before you even say it. You are not in the shoot. This is about me and Pretty Ricky.
Well, I tell you. So that's why I see. I'm trying to be a nice guy, but see what she doing?
No, you mean. What is she talking about?
I want to be nice, but look how she treat me.
Okay, y'all. The heat is off. The Eric got me hot out here. He done had me switch characters and everything. Got me having flashbacks and all. Let me pull myself together. But anyway, we are going to get off of here because we are way over our hour. I hope you guys have enjoyed, even though we did not talk about the topic.
We tried, but we tried.
But you aren't trying hard enough, Eric, is what Tara said.
We hit some points, though, you know.
We hit a couple of points.
Go back to your husband or boyfriend. Just ask them.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Sherry said, get your disposable camera and show up. What is we showing up for with a disposable camera? Sherry, did you switch to another show? I don't know.
She talking about me taking my own pictures, man. Ain't that something, boy? I tell you, your cousin. Family, boy,
right.
Jump on your head.
Terry said, relax, cause ain't nobody gonna approach you any kind of way. Just give them that look. I do be looking at people like,
you just did me like it.
You
just did me like, I'm like, what I do?
Hey, I met her in the gym. It's like 4 a.m. She's walking around there. Her face is like,
don't talk to me.
I mean, really, she just walked around like,
don't talk to me. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember we talked about that on the show. Like, I give off that, especially if I'm at the gym and I'm working out and I'm in my zone, I definitely give off that I'm in my workout. Don't talk to me. Don't interrupt me. Like, get the fuck out.
I ain't doing that.
But I thought the gray fro was tight. Man, I wish I had hair.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah.
Okay, so Sherry said that was for you, Eric.
I knew
that.
that.
Disposable camera.
I know. I told you that. That was for me.
For the photo shoot.
Yeah. I knew what she was talking about. Ha, Sherry. I knew exactly what you was.
No, listen. Y'all don't understand. The people who know me understand this. When I do it, I'm gonna do it right. I got the photographer book. I got my makeup artist coming to do my makeup. We about to do this photo shoot up right. Change the clothes, bring a casual outfit, and the dress like.
I've been not seeing no damn makeup on you.
No, he ain't.
I'm telling you.
The makeup is for me.
Yeah, but you know how they do on TV.
No.
The weatherman be having powder all on his face.
No, we're not doing that to Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky don't need all of that. He look good just naturally. I like to. I'm gonna maintain my natural, which this is what I love about Ziggy. That's who's doing my makeup. Is that she knows how to give me a natural, but that up. Like you don't look at me and think they don't look like Karen. Like I still look like myself, right? Yeah, because I don't wear makeup, so she know I don't like a whole lot of like that over exaggeration. You can't even tell who I am. Like, damn, she look like a whole nother person. Like I see her out of makeup, damn. Like no,
that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
We don't like it, ladies.
All right, y'all. We're 13 minutes over. We are going, but we did start late. Yeah. So we're going to get on off of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Even though we didn't even talk about the subject of what, because Eric come on here all out of control and everything. Like,
I kept it 100. I kept it 100.
You kept it 100 for you. You wasn't speaking on.
If they asked
like Tyra, like she said, who hurt you?
I'm gonna tell you.
Who hurt you?
Tyra need to ask whoever's been in relationships or in a relationship. If she asked them,
Eric, ain't nobody thinking about what you said tonight. gonna get out here, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna see y'all next Friday. We'll be back. Hey, listen, we got bigger and better things coming on Red Wine. What did Terry say? Eric, Rick, thank you for both. It's been entertaining. This has been, they got me laughing. I tell you, I'm hoarse. But we're gonna get off of here, y'all. Good night. Y'all are crazy.